It's time to go. Hey, ni hao and good morning. It's July in 2023 and I am in Hong Kong. I just had the opportunity to spend a week working in mainland China, and now I came out to fly back to the US and I got to go through Hong Kong. So I grabbed an extra day for tourist time and I've got about 24 hours. So it's going to be a whirlwind. It's about 6 o'clock in the morning and we got a lot to do. So first thing I'm going to do this morning is head over to Lantau Island to see the Tian Tan Buddha, also known as the Big Buddha statue. It's about an hour-long subway ride, and then we'll get the views. So I'll keep you updated along the way. But I figured I'd really start out this morning with a trip to the Hong Kong harbor. So let me flip this around and show you what I'm able to see. Now we'll come back here later tonight because I guess there's a light show where the entire skyline does a coordinated show with music. So we'll come back and enjoy more of this beautiful city. All right, so to head to Lantau Island, I got to take the subway. So I'm going to walk down here on the Hong Kong harbor until I find a subway stop, and then we'll continue our journey from there. Bye. All right, so one thing very obvious when you're walking around in Hong Kong is how, I guess you'd say, wealthy it is. Every street corner has some sort of premium brand. You can see De Beers. There was a Gucci right behind me. Coming up on my left is a Prada shop. Now everything's closed because it's still pretty early, but this will be hustling and bustling with people hoping to spend their hard-earned cash. Pretty cool. Alright, so the way to navigate the subway system here in Hong Kong is to have what they call an octopus card, which is an awesome name and it's very handy. So it used to be just a ticket, like a subway ticket that you would load up with money, but with modern technology it's just on my phone. So I'll show you how it works.
Your attention please. Please use the lift
Easy as pie.
if you are carrying heavy.
All right, I made it out here to Lantau Island. It took about 45 minutes or so on the subway. And so I'm grabbed a quick breakfast, a coconut roll at one of the local bun shops here. And I'm gonna chow that down. And then I think I got a little bit to wait before the cable car opens up. I think it opens up at 10 and it's about 8:30. So I'll just explore. All right, so with some time to kill, luckily there is a giant outlet mall area right here. So it's air conditioned and there's good food. So I'm gonna explore. Here we go. Well, should I? All right, so I might have been a little eager this morning getting here. I walked every square inch of that mall. There's still about 35 minutes to go for the tram to open. So while we wait, we hydrate. All right, it's a good thing I got here when I did. I lined up in the queue and they opened the gates about 10 minutes early. Got my ticket. And now we're queuing up to go get on the cable cars way back there. So hopefully we get great views. The blue sky is poking out. It's about 90 degrees, so I am a sweaty mess, but we're gonna have a good time. All right, that was one of the coolest cable car rides I've ever had. Great views of the mountain, of the airport, of pretty much everything. It went really high and really far, so excellent. I would encourage anybody to go do that. Now we're up at the top of the mountain, and there is the Po Lin Monastery that we can go see, and of course the Big Buddha. Let's go find out what that's all about. All right, this is the entrance to the area of the Po Lin Monastery, as well as the Big Buddha. Quite beautiful layout here, kind of like an Arc de Triomphe, greeted by statues around the whole pathway. The 12 divine generals. All right, we'll go to the monastery in a second. First, this would absolutely be Callie's favorite. 9,999 steps to the Big Buddha. Let's go. All right, here we go. 9 million steps to the top. Step number 1. Did I mention it's hot? $998, $999, $1,000. Whew. All right, I've had a minute to catch my breath a little bit. It is sweltering here. Pretty lilies. Yeah, nice view though of the top of the monastery, and can't get over the scale of that statue. Holy moly, all bronze and just absolutely stunning. Time to make my way back down. We'll go see the actual monastery. It was cool. Inside the base of that, there's a little room that you can go into. They didn't allow any sort of photos or videos. It looked like a sort of memorial area for Buddhists to go. There's another statue in there that was pretty neat, I'm guessing of Buddha. And yeah, Very cool. Kind of a nice, peaceful area at the top of the mountain. You could see back to Hong Kong and out south to the South China Sea from the top. Very picturesque. And yeah, let's go see what else we can find. All right, walked over. Now we're at the Po Lin Monastery. The entrance, we have a big incense area, so it smells definitely very authentic. And we'll see if we can get in there. Work our way up into the first building here. Grand Hall of 10,000 Buddhas. Okay. Making our way to the 5 Dani Buddhas in the Grand Hall of 10,000 Buddhas. I'm reading the signs. This place is absolutely beautiful and peaceful. Very cool architecture, artwork, wherever you look. All right, down in that water, not sure if you can see the scale, but those are the biggest koi I've ever seen. Some of those in there are at least 2 feet long, probably 20, 30 pounds. Okay, I think I'm gonna start headed back to Hong Kong. Lantau Island did not disappoint. The monastery here was super cool. And of course, the big Buddha is unlike anything I've ever seen. So definitely glad I made the long trip out here. I'm gonna take some more pictures and then head back. All right, on my way out, we found a little friend. Hey, dude. All right, so one advantage of showing up early is that I was one of the first people up there, so it wasn't crowded. And also, I'm one of the first people to head back. So I got the whole cabin here to myself, which is great. So I can climb all over the place to take pictures and videos and just enjoy the view. So that's what I'll do. All right, I returned to Hong Kong. I took the subway, just like I did getting out to the Big Buddha. I just did it all in reverse. And now I'm headed over to the Pink Tram. So I'm on main Hong Kong Island amidst a sea of skyscrapers and double-decker buses, of course. So let's go see if we can find that tram. All right, making my way through Hong Kong. It's about 1 o'clock in the afternoon and it is getting very hot and muggy. I'm probably sweating like a fountain here, but I'm headed up to Peak Tram. So we'll head that way. Amidst some giant buildings. Woo-wee. Time to go. All right, just made the trek up to the tram terminal. It was about a mile walk, and I am very hot, but it's air conditioned in here. I'm gonna get in line and get some tickets. It's cool, it's kind of set up like a museum. I think this is kind of the cable car or the cog railway technology, kind of the same out in San Francisco. So it should be from a engineering and a nostalgia sort of standpoint, as well as just awesome views of the city. So looking forward to it. All right, here we go. The camera is level, so you can see we're going up quite a slope. No air conditioning, but big open windows, so we're getting a little breeze coming in. Ooh, it is hot. Now we're really sloped. Probably going up a 15, 20 degree incline. Oh, wow. Can't really see out. It's pretty narrow going up the Causeway here, but maybe we'll get an opening soon. All right, get off the tram and immediately funneled into a kind of a trinket shop. Some fun knick-knack and paddywhacks. I'll just keep going. I gotta find a lemonade or something. All right, I just got out of the trinket shop and there's actually a Madame Tussauds here at the top. So we got my boy, let's see, Benedict Cumberbatch hanging out. Doctor Strange himself. This is about the 6th elevator. It just winds and winds and winds up the tower. Escalator. Here we go. Wow. It's a little bit smoggy today. It has been all clear all week up in Guangzhou, so it's kind of a bummer to get it smoggy, but hey, at least we do have a view. It's not socked in by clouds, and let me tell you, the view does not disappoint. It's every bit as cool as the Buddha this morning. Maybe not as culturally cool, but definitely architecturally. I'm gonna go take a look. So my hotel is way over there, kind of by that HSBC building. And that's where I'll be watching the light show tonight. And I was not joking about the escalators. I gotta show you this. Show you the maze of escalators. Woo. It's like a zipper. But I'm gonna make my way down. There's a mall up here, and I'm gonna try to find some food. Okay. All right, I found a place in the mall here, Menhua Vingpen. It had the biggest line, so that's why I picked it. It's probably good. I think it's like noodles. We'll see. But let it be known, there was a big old McDonald's in here, and I said no. All right, food came. Here we go. Looks like a kind of a beef ramen noodles. Pretty tasty for about $6. And a full strength Coke. Here we go. Yeah, that'll recharge. There we go. Just finished up lunch, and now it's time to take the tram back down. And I think my next stop is actually going to be a nice park on the mainland side of Hong Kong again. So I got another subway journey ahead of me, and hopefully we'll find a nice peaceful garden. Cool. All right, I just came out of the subway. It was about a 100-yard walk to where we're going, to the Nan Lian Garden. Right there. Let's go take a look. It's pretty city-ish right now, but what I've heard is that this garden is actually a pretty peaceful little walk. So let's see how it goes. Little rock sculpture. Oh wow. All right, this building behind me is actually a little Chinese timber construction architecture exhibit sort of thing. So let's go inside and take a look. All right, so this is way cool. These are all little model examples of the timber construction techniques that they used without any sort of nails. So all these are kind of tongue and groove, or like a dovetail type variant to make all of these structures. So even the one that we're standing in, kind of a cool little bit of history. All right, this place actually does seem pretty peaceful. It's crazy because we're right in the middle of the bustling city, sort of like Central Park on a smaller scale, but the second I walked in here, the outside volume went down and just kind of the peacefulness came on. There is some nice music kind of piped in here, and of course just the nice garden views are pretty beautiful. All right, another beautiful spot here right around the corner. This is called the Lunar Reflection Terrace, and it's a nice koi pond with some features there. I don't think you can see any in the video, but this pond here has a ton of giant koi. Again, about 2 feet long, I would say. Huge. So maybe I can get a closer look. All right, here they are. Huge koi. Not a bad place to live, if I do say so. Waterfall. All right, I've said it before and I'll probably say it one more time. It's hot. So it's getting to be about 4 o'clock. I think I'm gonna head back to the hotel and take a dive in the 19th floor rooftop pool. Now that's not really unique to Hong Kong, but oh man, it sounds good. So take the subway back to the hotel, and then it's pool time. All right, I'm at the subway station right by the hotel. Why wouldn't you have an IKEA inside a subway station? Yeah, looks to be a full-blown IKEA with Swedish meatballs and everything. So, interesting. I wonder how all the do-it-yourself projects get back to people's houses when there's not a single pickup truck in this whole country. Riddle me that. All right, here we are, home sweet home. Let's go check out that pool. All right, so the rooftop pool was a little bit underwhelming, so I just hung out in the hotel room and cooled off for a little bit, and now I'm back at it. Went back down to the harbor where we started the day, and this is where I'll end the day, and I'm just kind of looking around. They have a sort of avenue of the stars, like the Hollywood stars, on the banister here. And so you can go by and see some famous handprints put into the banister, and I'll probably stake out a good spot for the light show. All right, bye. Yeah, I guess this architecture is pretty cool. All right, got caught in a little bit of a cloudburst there while I was down on the harbor. It rained pretty hard for about 5 minutes. That's sort of Florida rain where it feels like the shower got turned on you. But so I'm pretty soaked, and it's about an hour and a half until the light show down on the harbor. So I think it's time to take a break, get out of the rain, and go have a bite to eat. And I think for my last meal in Hong Kong here, I'm going to try to find a little hole in the wall place. Hopefully the food's pretty good. So there's a whole strip of them behind me here, and I'm going to find one that looks tasty. All right. All right. This place was great. Very good. Got noodle soup again. Noodle soup. Had some beef brisket in it and some spice, and it was great. So, good last meal. The taxis here are pretty cool. They're all Toyota Crowns, which are rad. All right, made it back to the light show here at the Hong Kong Harbor. It's starting to sprinkle on us again, so probably won't get to film it because this camera can't get wet, but it's been a great day here in Hong Kong. Great way to cap it off here with a little light show, and then it's back to the hotel for me to fly out in the morning. So it's been a great adventure. Glad I got the day. It's been a long one, but a great one. All right, until next time.